Ladies and gentlemen, today I have made a tier list with all 100 FIFA 23 icons and we are going to rank them. The tier list consists of 6 different tiers. We've got an elite tier, a very good, not meta but fun, a void and a fodder tier. Now obviously once it's the beginning of the game there is only base and middle icons in packs. So how we're going to do it is we're going to take the best version of the icons card. Let's take Rio Ferdinand for example. He's got a baby card and he's got a mid card. Now although his mid card is higher rated and supposed to be better, everyone prefers his base card because he's got I think what 4 more pace, right? So we would be, when ranking Rio Ferdinand, going off of his best possible card, which would be the baby version. If you guys do enjoy, make sure to drop a like and subscribe and let's get into it. Right lads, so here we are. By the way, this took a while because I had to save individually 100 of these icon photos from Footbin. So it took a little while, so hopefully you guys do enjoy this video. I'm looking forward to it. It's one of those easy to watch videos, you know. If you guys disagree with any of my opinions as well, make sure to let me know down below. Remember, it's not too deep at the end of the day. This is going from past experience, and I would lie if I've said I've tried every single individual icon in my lifetime. I'll probably say I've tried like 70% of them. But you know, anyway boys, let's get into it. As well, we do have a Footbin loaded up, just in case we do need to search some of the cards, especially the new ones. Xabi Alonso, what's his name, Muller I think it is, and Jarzinho is how you pronounce it, right? They're the 3 new icons, so if we do need it, Footbin is here to have a look at. Starting off with Roberto Carlos, I'm going to go ahead and put him in very good. It's quite self-explanatory, one of the best left backs. He's very small. Some people like having a small fullback, kind of get forward, very attacking minded. Del Piero, I'm going to put into good. I don't think he's on the same level as Roberto Carlos, and in my opinion, I actually think maybe base Del Piero could be his best card. It kind of just depends what the meta is that year, whether people prioritize shooting or pace. Now I kind of have to speed up a little bit, so hopefully we get some quite self-explanatory ones, or else this video will be 15 minutes long. Patrick Vieira has to be an elite tier. There's something about this man every single year. His body type, he is incredible. Peter Schmeichel, we're going to put into good. I feel like all of the goalkeepers will just be safe with and put them in good, except maybe Van der Sar, because I know he's quite meta. Lothar, we're going to put into very good, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to put him in front of Roberto Carlos as well. R9 Ronaldo, it's a quite easy one, isn't it? I'm trying to switch these guys around. That's quite an easy one. Rio Ferdinand, which as I used in the example, we're going to be going off of his beta version, which is his base card. And I'm going to go ahead and put him in very good as well. Pele is 100% elite. Thierry Henry, I think his base and mid card has been really hard done by, and I'm going to put him into low tier very good. You could even debate good. You could even debate put him in a good tier. And it's a disgrace. It's Thierry Henry, the greatest Premier League player of all time, and he's been done dirty. Lev Yashin, I'm going to put along with Schmeichel. I feel like goalkeepers are kind of just like, you know, we'll put them all in a good tier. Could debate they all go in a very good tier. Carlos Puyol, I'm going to go ahead and put into the avoid tier. I just think he's a little bit too slow. You could debate not meta but fun, but we're going to put him into an avoid tier. Let's be real, if you open up a pack, an icon pack to be specific, you see Puyol, you're not going to be the happiest. As for Petit, I might actually put him in a good tier. I think at the beginning of the game, Petit is solid. Crespo, I'll put in a good tier as well, especially his middle card. Cliver, I'm going to put into the avoid tier. He's just a little bit clunky for my liking. Luis Hernandez, I'll put in the low tier of good. Rui Costa, I'm going to put into avoid. Oh, Hullet. We all know where Hullet's going. He is going into elite. George Best, I don't think quite is talking with the big boys like the R9, Pele's, Vieiras. But instead, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put him in the very good tier alongside Lothar Matthäus. I think that's relatively fair. Maldini, on the other hand, is going straight into the elite tier with Blanc. I'm going to put him into the good tier, and I'm going to put him relatively high up as well. We'll put him over the goalkeepers even. Now, this is Van Basten, isn't it? I'm not going to lie. Well, he looks so similar to another Dutch icon striker, which when I see him, you guys will see who I'm talking about. I think it's Van Nistelrooy he looks really similar to. He even looks really similar right here to Laudrup, don't he? You can't tell me these guys do not look alike. I feel like with Van Basten, he's one of those ones that is in a void. But look, you could debate not meta but fun. I think Van Basten's only relatively good card is his Moments card though. So I feel like his Moments card, because when EA released Prime and Moments icons, we could do this all again as well, because it is quite fun just to give you guys my opinion, and I feel like it's an easy watch. Hadji, I'm going to go ahead, we're going to put him into Could debate not meet. You know what? He might actually be my first not meta but fun type of card. I think he always goes a little bit under the radar. When I say not meta, he's actually got some relatively meta stats. I'm pretty sure he's just lacking with his weak foot or something. I could be wrong. I'm going to double check that. Let's have a look here. No, he's 4-star, 4-star, 5'8", like solid dribbling. His pace is okay. Like he looks all right. He doesn't look awful, right? So I feel like when I say not meta, he doesn't even look not meta, but I feel like he's in between not meta but fun and good, and I feel like he's towards the lower end, so we'll put him in not meta but fun. Our drop, we're going to go ahead and put into a void. Van der Sar we'll just put with the other keepers. Once again, keepers are all subjective, aren't they? Nesta, hey, I'm sorry, boys. I'm sorry. I feel like Nesta's got to be the first fodder, right? We're putting him into fodder. Cannavaro, now his best card is definitely his base card. His mid card's not bad, but his base card is miles clear. So we're going to be going off of his base card for this one, and we're going to put him in very good above Thierry Henry and Rio Ferdinand. Hero, we're going to put into a void. Perez, we're going to put into a void as well. Luis Figo, I'm going to put into high tier good. He's definitely not on the same level as these guys. You could debate he's on a similar level as Henry's card, but we'll put him in good. Owen as well, I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to put him in not meta but fun. I feel like he's kind of a small agile striker. He's not awful. He's just missing some of the key stats. I think 3-star skill moves as well. He's not meta, but as I said, he's fun, especially if you're an English or a Liverpool fan or something like that. Or Zola, I don't care what anyone says, Zola is going into very good. In fact, I don't know, I'm kind of looking at it. We probably will change this around a little bit towards the end as well, because I feel like Thierry Henry, his cards really aren't that great on FIFA in my opinion. His mid card's alright, but I feel like, Zola's going in very good, that's for sure, especially his base card at the beginning of the game. Litmanen is going into a void, Shevchenko is going to go into a void, it's Rijkaard, isn't it? He actually doesn't look awful, I don't actually think he looks awful. I think it's his base card that looks alright. I'm going to have a look. We're going to double check him. This is why we do have Footbin up. Yeah, I mean, he doesn't look bad. I mean, his base card is awful, but this card doesn't look awful, 4-star or 3-star, 4-star. It's just that balance. He looks like a good centre-back, right? Looks like an okay centre-back, just a bit underwhelming. I'm going to put him into not meta but fun, Zanetti, I'm telling you guys now, we're going to put him into not meta but fun, and I'll explain why. As a fullback, I'd put him into a void, but if you start him at fullback and play him in a different position in game, like move him to the midfield, specifically as a CDM, trust me, you're going to have some fun with him. In fact, his mid card can actually play centre mid in game. Can't play CDM, but can play centre mid, so you can't position modify him to DM. You could position modify him to centre mid, then move him to CDM in game, no worries though. Lineker, going straight into a void. Desailly, we're going to be using his base card, because his base card, the centre back card, is ridiculously good. I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to put him into very good. But Racy, he could be fodder, but I think along with Puyol, I'll put him in a void. Bobby Moore, look, I'm going fodder. He's got under 70 pace, and then he got like 68 pace or something. He is going into fodder. Van Nistelrooy is going into fodder as well. No one wants to use Van Nistelrooy. 3-star, he's got like 70 agility and 68 balance, he is fodder. Paul Scholes, look, I would say fodder. For the beginning of the game, I'd put him in a void. You still don't want him. Come on, he's fodder, boys, he's fodder. I'm being too nice here, he is fodder. Stoichkov, I'm going to put into high tier good. Good debate, very good as well. In fact, I like him over Thierry Henry, I might actually, Thierry Henry's bugging me, I might actually put him down to high tier good, and we'll move Stoichkov up to low tier, very good. Alan Shearer, we're going to put into a void. Good debate, not meta, but fun. I did review his base card last year, and he actually wasn't too bad. He was a bit of a target man, obviously not ideal. Roy Keane, I'll put into a void. If you're a United fan, could debate not meta but fun. Nedved, I'm going to put into good. We'll put him bang on in the middle and good, just above the goalkeepers. Butragueno is going into very good, and we'll slap him right in the middle there as well. I really like Butragueno on this game, especially with that 5-star weak foot. Small, agile, very unpredictable in the box. Closer, we're going to go ahead and put a void. I'm not a fan of his cards. For Doctor, I'll put in good. I feel like he's one of those players. He's 5-star weak foot, I believe. 4-star, 5-star, 6'4". So he's kind of fun in that sense, but he turns like an absolute truck. Eusebio, or spicing up, we've got Eusebio and Cruyff up next. Let's be real, lads, Cruyff is 100% going in elite. Eusebio, maybe a couple people watching will think maybe very good, similar level to Matthias, but nah, we're going to put Eusebio in the elite tier as well. Makelele, I believe his base card is his best version, his CDM card anyway. We'll go ahead, we'll put him in good. He's not bad, but he's like an icon version of Kante. Trezeguet is a hard avoid. Seedorf's mid card is very nice, you know. Even his base card is good. We're going to put him low tier, very good. He's like a smaller BTEC Hullet. Frank Lampard is a void. Could even, you know what? We're putting Paul Scholes in fodder. Lampard's going in fodder as well. Stevie G. I was going to say Stevie G. The best out of the English midfielders, in my opinion, in this game. So we will still put him in a void. It's like 3 hideous twins. Raul, I actually like this card. We'll put him in the mid tier of good. Rivaldo, look, you could say not meta but fun. Feel like not meta but fun, or a void. Rivaldo, he's got 2-star weak foot, I think 4-star skill moves. I'm telling you, if he had better weak foot, he'd be alright, you know. We're going to put him into not meta but fun. I mean, even looking at those stats, even for his base card, like, he looks solid. It's just that 2-star weak foot that lets him down. So I think that's a very suitable tier for him. Not meta but fun. Sol Campbell, my centre back, mate. We're going to go ahead. We'll put him into low tier good. In fact, we'll put him kind of up a little bit in the good tier. Baggio, I'll put into low tier good. It's just his stamina, which is a bit annoying, but the 5-star weak foot is nice. Ballack, I'll put into good as well. I'll even chuck him right behind Nedved. Kaka, you know, the type of player he was, he deserves to be in very good, but I feel like his card icon, his icon cards just don't resemblate to how good he actually was IRL. Therefore, I'm going to put him into high tier good. I feel like him and Thierry Henry, both of them, have all the right to be mad at EA for butchering their icon cards. Owen actually doesn't look awful, you know. I'll put him in not meta but fun. I think he's bang on in that tier. He'd be a nice CDM centre back. I don't mind that at all. Essendon's best card is his base icon card, and I'm going to go ahead and put him into very good. Carlos Alberto as well is definitely going to very good. Ashley Barnes is going into a void, along with Sanchez, who I actually rate on this game quite a bit. We're going to up him a little bit, put him up here with Socrates. In fact, we'll put him just behind Socrates, I think is fair. Garincha is definitely going into the very good. We're not really worrying about the order of these guys too much. We'll sort the order at the end, actually. I'll do that, and I'll cut it at the end of the order. Pirlo, we'll go ahead. We'll put him into... I'm going to put him in not meta but fun. He is actually kind of fun. A little bit slow for my liking. Drogba, I'm going to put into good. I feel like it's either not meta but fun or good for Drogba for sure. Kenny Dalglish, very good. Ian Rush, I'm going to put him into not meta but fun. I think he's got that 5-star weak foot, which makes him quite fun. Ian Wright is an Arsenal fan. I'd be putting in not meta but fun. But if you're not an Arsenal fan, you would like to avoid him. Zinedine Zidane is going straight to the elite tier. Zambrotta is going to go to the high tier good. I'm pretty sure we'll put him in the good tier. Riquelme is a void. 100%. Ashley Cole we'll put into the good tier. He's not bad. I'll say he's I think icon left backs are kind of limited. I guess you got Zambrotta who can play right back or left back. Roberto Carlos or Ashley Cole. He's not awful, he's just not the best. A bit underwhelming. He kind of just looks like a gold card, kind of. Eto'o and Cantona next up. Both of them 100% going into the very good tier. Vidic as well, I think, is kind of underrated as of recently. So we will put him into the good tier as well. Xavi, I'll put into the good tier. As I said, I will sort the order of all of these players afterwards. But we'll put Xavi into the good tier. Puskas is going the very top of very good. You could even debate elite for Puskas. I actually really rate Puskas on this game. Philip Lahm is very good as well. I'd say very similar to Lothar Matthäus's mid card. Schweinsteiger is going to be a void. Pitacek, we'll just put him with the rest of the goalkeepers up over here. Fernando Torres, we'll put him in low tier good. Sukier, not meta but fun. I actually kind of like him, you know. I don't hate him. He's a little bit clunky. But he's kind of one of those players that when you score with, it feels fun. And his shooting, to be fair to him, his left foot is absolutely ridiculous when I used his mid card last year. And his moments card. His left foot is actually ridiculous, you know. You just have to be in the right position with him. Not meta but fun. Suits Sukier so well. David Beckham, you know what? I'm not going to put him in very good when we've got the likes of Kaka, Thierry Henry, Blanc in the good tier. So we will put Beckham in the high tier good as well. Cafu is going into the very good tier. Casillas we will put once again with the rest of the goalkeepers. Wayne Rooney, big old Wayne Rooney, mate. We'll put him into the very good or high tier good. I'll put him alongside David Beckham. Van Persie, I'll put low tier good. I think he'll be a solid target man. He's a relatively new icon, isn't he? Kind of added last year. Now, these are the new icons. These are actually all 3 in a row. These are the new icons who I've not really seen too much of. So we're going to start off with a Muller. Now, if we're looking at his mid card or base card, first of all, which one is better? His base card is going for more. His base card has got 3 less shooting, but 5 more pace and 1 more dribbling. And I feel like if we're going off of the meta, I mean 91 balance, 84 agility, compared to this one is 88 and 80 and 94 balance. So I feel like his base card is what we'll be using for the example of this video. 4-star is nice, 5'9" is nice, very nice agility, very nice balance. Stamina's not awful, his aggression for a striker, it is what it is, 73 strength. I feel like you'll go for a hunter. He will be on full chem as he is an icon. So with a hunter, you're looking at this as your card. He looks very good. So we're going to back that up and we are going to go ahead and put him in the very good tier alongside Puskas. Now heading on over to, I'm going to butcher this name. Apparently it's Jarzinho. Jarzinho is how you pronounce it. Now Jarzinho, if we're looking at his base and his mid, they're both going for 4 million coins, which is a big bag, we'll say that. Yeah, I'd say in this case his mid card is actually better than his baby card. 5-star skills, 4-star weak foot. He's rapid, he's got some brilliant shooting. If he had a secondary position of a cam or a striker, that would be very helpful. I probably would not play him as a winger in game because you'd just feel wasted. You'd probably want to play him centrally to get the most out of him. 5'8", some very nice agility, some incredible dribbling, good composure, solid stamina. He looks like a borderline elite icon. In fact, he looks better than Garrincha, who we've not had Garrincha yet, have we? Or have we got Garrincha? Never mind, lads, we found Garrincha. He is right here in the very good tier. I feel like this Jarzinho card is a better version of Garrincha. I mean, it's too hard to say to put him into elite because this is the first year of him in FIFA, right? I don't have 4 million coins to go and buy him right now. So I haven't tried him out, right? I'm not going to lie to you guys. Obviously, I've not tried him out. I don't think anyone in the world has tried him out unless they are, you know, baits and have, you know, 1 million FIFA points and lots of coins. I feel like it's very hard for me to give my opinion on him. But going off of his stats, going off of what Garrincha goes for and how Garrincha is in game, if we've got Garrincha in a very good tier, I think it's very fair that Jarzinho is going to nab that elite tier spot. Xabi Alonso looks very underwhelming. His mid card a little bit better than his base. I believe his mid card has 71 pace. His base has 67 pace as an icon. It's dreadful. We're going to put him into a void. Could even debate fodder. I mean, yeah, could really even debate fodder. EA replaced Pep Guardiola this year with a worse Spanish CDM. Yeah, man, I'm looking at this card, bro, and he just looks like a... It's just not good. Just not good, is he? He's just not good. Yeah. He's fodder, man. He's fodder. Mid Dennis Bergkamp is actually not too bad. We're going to put him into... I think bang on in the middle, we'll put him into the good tier. Gattuso is the avoid tier. Larson... we'll put into the avoid tier as well. Veron, sorry McGill, mate, but we're going to put him into the avoid tier. And lastly, Thierry. We've got no Inzaghi this year. Inzaghi has been removed. If you guys don't know, quite a few icons have been removed actually. And Thierry is still the worst Italian striker going into the fodder tier. I'm going to sort this, the order for some of these tiers out, and I'll see you guys with the end product. We've had a little bit of a fiddle around. Now, what I did do is I moved Ian Rush down to avoid, because I do stand corrected. It is his moments card that usually has 5-star weak foot. Both his base and mid are both 3-star, 4-star, therefore there's not much fun about him. Suki, I'm happy with keeping them in fun. I didn't worry about reorganizing the good and downwards order too much, but I've got Kaka, Thierry, Figo as a standouts in a good tier, then kind of just the rest. We have Yashin, Schmeichel, and Casillas just as goalkeepers in a good tier. Once again, kind of hard to rate, because personally I love Yashin and I would probably put him in very good, but it's just goalkeepers in it. Now, the only one good goalkeeper that I did change is Van der Sar, who I moved up to very good, because year after year we see pros use him. 6'7" I believe he is. Now, I did reorganize the very good tier, which is what everyone wants to focus on. In fact, I say I reorganized it. Yeah, I'm pretty confident with it, although where's my Garrincha gone? I've completely, no, there we go. I keep losing track of Garrincha for some reason. I don't know why. But we've got Puskas and Muller. Once again, these are very close between the two. Yet to try Muller, so I'm not sure. But I feel like both Muller and Puskas you could debate going into the elite tier. Garrincha, Lofar Matthias, George Best. These are like the best 5 in a very good tier. Then you've got those icons that you'd be very happy with, like an Ito, Roberto Carlos, Cantona, Bertrand Bueno, Essien, Cafu, Baby Reoverses, by the way, Baby Desailly. You've got both mid and base Seedorf is good. The mid is a better version. You've obviously got Carlos Alberto, base Cannavaro, what's his name, Dalglish, Zola, Stoichkov, and obviously Van der Sar. So I feel like from this point onwards, they're not really in order, but I think the top 5 here are definitely the best in the very good tier. Now, I did not reorganize this elite tier, which I've just realized now. In fact, it is so hard. I changed it around a little bit. R9, Parlay, Hullet, that could definitely be the best 3, but the rest of them are all elite for a reason. If you get one of these icons, then you are living life. Let me know, guys, what do you agree with in this tier list? What do you disagree with? I definitely feel like there will be some disagreements, because there's no way that every single one of these 100 players you guys all agree with fully. So let me know what you would change. Once again, don't try to dox my address if you disagree. I promise it is not that deep, but I'm relatively happy with this. Hope you guys did enjoy. It's been your boy Davis. Make sure to drop a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.